We'll be able to pick him up coming in here on the left. And he is V-lining it back to me with that retrieve. Here we get to see a nice finished situation here. Swings into a heel. I'm trying to fly the drone again to get a good shot of this. And he's being very patient with us. Good job, buddy. Reach down and take that bird. And now we will send them both on to try and find the next one. Hey everybody, this is Ethan with Standing Stone Kennels, and we're going to be doing hopefully the first here of many new bird dog training videos from a bird's eye view. I want to say thanks to all of our Patreon members for helping to support the continued increase in new equipment and abilities for us to be able to put these videos together for everybody to be able to watch and learn. So today, this is our first flight with a new drone that we picked up, and you can see we've got Vex and Nix in this video. That there is Vex on point, and I apologize for the drone flying abilities. I'm still trying to learn how to properly pilot this guy, but we've got Nix. You could see him coming in for the honor there. It's really kind of cool to be able to watch how and when these guys actually can pick up the other dog in the field with them. Kat is out here in the field, as well as we've got one of our assistant trainers, Emily, with us. Kat moved in there to stand next to Nix, and I am just trying to set the camera up so we'll have a pretty decent view of everything that's about to unfold. Again, you can see my flying is a little bit jerky. Hopefully I can get a little bit better at this, but please bear with us. We got some really cool footage here that's going to show you kind of how the dogs actually have the ability to work the wind, and kind of the importance of being able to work on extending our dogs' marks and helping them to build independence in a search. Now you see I've got the camera about set. Now this is the drone. It's kind of neat how it just sits here and holds this position for us. I'm gonna walk in here and flush this bird and take a shot. Now the bird actually flew off camera here. I did drop a leg. I didn't hit it very hard, so it coasted out quite a ways. But both boys stood steady until being sent for the retrieve here. Now we're gonna take a look as Vex heads out for that retrieve. This is a pretty long one. And I'll get the drone up here in the air where you can see him making that push towards where he marked it down, and then we get to kind of evaluate how he uses his nose to be able to find this bird. And you can see he's making pretty big casts now. He had a general direction of where the bird was at, and with the wind kind of pushing out of what would be the southwest, he's working pretty close general area for as long a mark as that was. But you can see he's made some really big expanses here, covering almost 50 to 70 yards there, back and forth, looking for just some indication of being able to win that bird. Now you can see there, he caught wind, he's moving in and can, this is something that people ask, how the dogs know the difference between whether this bird is wounded or not. Well, one, he was sent for a retrieve, but two, he's gonna be able to pick up on the fact that there is probably some blood and or gunpowder residue on the bird and the feathers itself. You see he makes that decision to go after this bird, and like I said, I just dropped a leg, so it had quite a bit of life left in it, but he snatched it for us and he is headed back. We'll be able to pick him up coming in here on the left, and he is V-lining it back to me with that retrieve. Here we get to see a nice finished situation here, swings into a heel. I'm trying to fly the drone again to get a good shot of this. He's being very patient with us. Good job, buddy. Reach down and take that bird. And now we will send them both on to try and find the next one.
We wanted to pause the video quickly to say thank you for watching. We appreciate your support and your views. If you're enjoying this video and want early access to more content like this and other great training opportunities, then you should check out our dog training community on Patreon. Joining the community gives you access to tons of great stuff, including early access to videos like this one, our puppy training basics video, live Q&A videos, Patreon-only swag, and personalized video responses to your video questions to help you train your dog from home, plus tons of other great stuff. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to you joining our dog training community on Patreon soon.
Again, I apologize for the jerkiness of this. I'm working on flying it better, but it still gives kind of a cool perspective on what it looks like and how much ground these dogs are actually covering when they're hunting. You'll be able to see here, Nix is headed towards this next bird. You can see right there, he gets a little bit of a wind. He works in and realizes, ooh, that scent's getting pretty hot. I need to lock up and stand here. Now on the left side here of the screen, we got a little bit of movement there out of Nix, which isn't horrible as long as he's not overpressuring the bird, but you can see Vex coming in, and once he cuts back out here, he'll see Nix on point and moves in and stops himself for that back. Now Kat is handling Nix, so she's gonna actually work in and shoot this bird for him while I try and get the drone set so we can pick up everything here on video. All right, I think we're about set. Kat's gonna move in here and flush the bird. I didn't have the opportunity to quite get everything in view on this one, but we get a really good look at this steady sequence for Nix. She was checking, I'm standing over so that I can handle Vex on his honoring situation. Kat located the bird and made a good shot. Now you saw a little bit of movement out of Nix. That was a sign of a hop to stand up and do a better job marking that bird through the grass. And he makes a swift and enthusiastic retrieve. But all in all, this video turned out pretty cool. We're really excited for the opportunity to continue being able to shoot more videos and training sessions like this. Just providing a different perspective so that we can kind of evaluate and learn from how our dogs are able to work cover and find birds. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and again, thank you to our Patreon members for helping to support this video content and the ability to shoot more cool footage like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great video content just like this.